Right. One thing I loved about Trump was asked today. It looks like it was on C-SPAN, and they kept asking him. They were in the Oval Office, and he was sitting there with his wife, First Lady, and he was sitting there with some other people anyway. Obviously, this had nothing to do about John McCain, but just like the media does, the question they kept asking was, "I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and you go ahead and listen to this, and here we go. I'll go back and we'll talk about it."
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, do you have any thoughts on John McCain? Do you have any thoughts at all about John McCain? Do you believe John McCain was a hero, sir? Nothing at all about John McCain. Okay.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you.
Kelly.
Darren, you good?
What do you think about John McCain? What do you think about John McCain? And you know what? I've said this before on previous videos. Sometimes no response or just not letting people know what you truly think is the best response, because that's just going to piss him off even more. He didn't respond to it. He just sat there. Thank you for just sitting there, President Trump. You piss people off even more when you don't give them anything to go on. Sometimes you can hit back. You don't have to hit back every single time, but sometimes you can hit back. And this right here shows what the media is up to. And when he talks about the media being the way they are, you got to try to make yourself, when you're hitting back at them, some people will, your detractors, which there are plenty, your detractors or your people that don't like you anyway are going to try to make the media out to be the victims. But the media they're on the attack right there, weren't they? They were on the attack, Mr. Trump, because they were trying to get something out of him so that they have something to go on. I've said this before. I know he hasn't been listening. He was listening to somebody he was listening to. But I know he definitely didn't hear about this on my tiny YouTube channel. But thank you, President Trump, for actually just letting it ride. This is what some would say, we're just gonna let it ride. You just let it ride. Sometimes you gotta just freaking let it go. Let them do what they do. Don't hit back at them every single time. Sometimes you do hit back. Sometimes you just, when they tweet at you or they say something negative to you, you just say, like I've said before in previous, hashtag MAGA. Just say hashtag MAGA. That's it. That's all you gotta say. Hashtag MAGA in response to the news doing what they do. And you know what? That will piss them the F off right there, because they won't know what to think. Because they're, oh, well, what are we supposed to say? We need him to say something. We need him to say something. We need him to say something back to us. To respond, we need him. Heads explode. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that. And I have put up a GoFundMe for my videos. For my channel. I'm trying to start. I need to get some. I do everything on my phone right now. That's what I do, everything on my phone. I don't have all these fancy cameras and all this other. So I edit everything. I do everything on a phone. So I'm trying to get myself some cameras. I'm trying to get myself a camera. You know, I got a pretty good computer, so I'm trying to get myself a couple things so that I can start putting out some high quality content. Got, I can't remember if I said this in previous videos, I got some skits and stuff in my mind that I want to come up with, things that are funny, social issues and stuff like that. So I want to try to start working with a couple people in the area, some actors or something. We can start making comedy sketches and stuff like that. So that's my comments on that video, and that's my beg and plea for trying to grow my channel and grow my audience. Anyway, comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that. We'll see you in the next one.